Well then, welcome back everybody. We're here for the ICR Championship Tier 5. Second round of the season at the ICR International Circuit. Second out of 23 races in this full-length calendar. And yes, I am returning to commentary on Zhuzhou Fin. And yeah, we're here for the second round of the season. I don't know if we're going to be getting a co-com here tonight, but at least we have the stream up. And the first driver out of track is Radian, I want to say, 0112 in the Alfa Romeo, the car that won the combined constructors last season in season 6, which was owned by me. Now there's no team leaders, but went from 10th to 1st, so absolute goats. But yeah, let's talk about the opening round quickly. I was not there for the opening round as a. Well, to be honest, I was kind of like, yeah, can you please invite your boy Jake? Okay, that's fine. I will do that when he asks. So, anyways, I cannot see the results, so I'm going to go into documents. Great. Why won't it let me see results? That's smart. So, in the lead of the championship, oh, where's tier 5? It's at the back. So, Jimmy. YKTV Jimmy in the Williams won the opening round in Australia. Fast scoped, picked up second place in that one, also in the Alfa Romeo. Swinners 28 was third, but he did get pulled over a second though, so watch out for him in this qualifying session. Peter Hunt in fourth, Raring Terror fifth, Albion in sixth, Rydian in seventh, JJB in eighth, Beans F1 in ninth, and James Petty was 10th place in that one. And the first driver to start lap right now is Ryan as we head up in towards turn 4, breaks it at the 100-meter board and clips the apex quite nicely, goes down to third gear. Does get rotated through that corner and he now heads through the first of the S's, clips a little bit of the curb, not bad, looking alright. Reaches the start of that dark mark, going into the hairpin. And he's on a nice lap so far as he heads through the double left-hander. You can lock up through here, but I think he's running ABS, so he definitely didn't lock up that time as he heads out of the corner, heading down in towards turn 10 or 11. I don't really have a clue which corner this is. I think that's turn 11. Then this is turn 12, 13, 14. Yes, that was turn 11. Now through turn 12, through the long right-hander where you can spin through quite easy, 5.5. Of the second sector. Now heads down the back straight. He's going to get a bit of a slipstream here for the Ferrari. Car 91 Smith, a veteran to the league, you could say, really. As he Ryan heads around the final corner, the man will be the guy that will set the benchmark time. It is a 1 minute 27.1, and he takes the top spot at this current moment in time. Right, who else is close enough to finishing off their lap? And it's Peter Hunt as he heads up towards the line. 27.9, he's 8 tenths off, actually. Who else is close? KZ heading up towards the start-finish line, 6th, 7th gear, opens up the DRS at the correct point, and it's at 27.9 for him. So it looks like Ryan is definitely setting the benchmark with that 27.1 time. The Swinners is a 29.5. That is on a set of mediums though, that is on mediums, so there's definitely a lot more time on that lap, but the mediums are quite horrible around this Bahrain International Circuit as Beans goes 4th on the set of Salsa for 28.0. Of course, Beans returning this season. Obviously, he couldn't do every single race last year, as obviously he did break his leg. Thankfully, though, he's recovered. He's back at his wheel. He's ready to go for the title fight. He believes he can do it, and that is one bull pull going into second place. He's only a 10th off Rodian, actually, who is still on top of this one. James Petty heads up towards the line. What's his time going to be as he does finish this up? It's a 29.1. A second off Beans' pace. So who else have we got out here? Raring Terror heads up to the line and is a 27.6. Goes P3 with that time. The top two definitely running away with things at this moment in time as Sinksy1 goes P3 with that effort of a 27.3 as Jimmy, the man that won the opening round of the season, still is yet to set a lap time at this moment in time as he now heads around, starts his flying lap and get ready to watch this flying lap now as well from him. And here we go, he's preparing his lap using the hot lap mode now. Heads around the final corner. Does not take a wider line to get more power down the straight. But here we go. So let's take you guys through a hot lap of the Sakir International Circuit as Jimmy now heads up towards turn 1, and he breaks just on the 100-meter board. Quite nicely done there. Second gear up into third. Fourth, rising up the gears slowly. Nicely does it there. That was actually quite a nice first sector there from Jimmy as he heads in towards turn 4. You want to be braking just on the 100-meter board, which he has done. Third gear up into fourth. Looking quite nice here so far for Jimmy at the moment, as it's a 27.999 first sector, and he's wide through the S section as James Petty definitely improves his lap time. He's got up into P2. He's improved by 2 seconds. Very nice lap there from James Petty, and he's 10 thousandths off right in at this moment in time as Jimmy now heads through the hairpin. Set for 5th gear, rising up the gears very consistently at the moment. Heads into turn 11. And he breaks just at the light blue line, which is there as he is on actually quite a nice time in a moment. I think he might be challenging Ryan's time. 5.3 at the end of the middle. This is looking like a good lap here. This could be a 27.0, I believe. Not 100% sure though. As you know, I don't really do this stuff that much. This is interesting to see as he heads through the final corner and he heads up towards the line. What's his time going to be as he opens up the DRS? It looks like it's going to be a 26. It's a 26.9 and it's pole position by 2 tenths. 2 tenths of a second. That is a great lap there for the Williams, asserting his dominance at the moment. It's qualifying session. And yeah, nice lap there from the Williams man. Very neat and tidy lap. Very neat and tidy. Very good stuff there from him. And yeah, quite nicely done. So your boy Jake heading around the final corner now. And your boy Jake heading up towards the line. Time is a 1 minute 27.7. That puts him 9th place. Oh, someone's shooting on the channel. Yeah, I am. So your boy Jake goes into 9th place. 8 tenths off the pole position at this moment of time. It's only Albino? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Who has not set a lap yet on the soft tyres. Still waiting to get a lap in. He should be able to get one in though. Yeah, car 91 Smith's now in the pit lane. Most of the drivers have finished their laps. Your boy Jake is actually on another lap time at this moment. Liam W91 is 10th at this moment. Sander Nick 13th. He's in the Haas again this season. Just realised that. He was in the Haas last season, tier 4. Now, obviously, the lowest tier of not ABS, sorry, ICR. That's so weird to have a different name, but tier 4, the only one I've commentated Bahrain for in tier 4, absolute banger of a race, season opener of season 5, very interesting one to say the least. AMS Chloe did take the win in that. Tom Katori bottled the win. He got finished P2 in the end. It was so it was an AlphaTauri 1-2 that night, and at the moment there is only one AlphaTauri representing ICR tonight, and that is Sink. He's currently in 6th place right now, as your boy Jake has just gone up into the top 5 of a 27.2. Nice out there from the Williams man representing Nicholas Latifi in this race. It seems as KZ is on a lap, 4 tenths up at this moment in time, and he heads through. He's actually 8 tenths up here. This has been a very nice lap here for the Red Bull man as he heads down in towards the final 2 corners. Obviously, there's a little right-hand kink, and he needs to make sure he gets just out of the bridge. He's deep, he's hit the curb though. That might lose a bit of time. Nice run actually out of the corner. What's it going to be? It might be a 27.0. It's a 26.9, and it's close to pole. It's P2 though, but very close indeed to that top spot right now is the Red Bull man. Very nice lap time there from him as Switters actually went P3. I didn't notice that. But yes, Switters went 3rd. Nice lap there by him. Very nice stuff. As Albino still has not set a lap time. It's fast scoped. First sector, 3 tenths up. Second sector on 0.4. At this moment, I think you're P9, P8-ish. unless he can nail the final 2 corners of this track. 1 corner really, as long as you get the power okay, and the final one, not really a challenge, as Fast Goat has got it all right as he heads up to the line. What's his time going to be? To 27.0, it's P3 there for the Alfa Romeo, and it's a nice lap to put himself into the top 3, and the top 5 right now, 1 Williams, 2 Alfa Romeos, and a McLaren. At this moment in time, as who else is on a lap? 1 Bull Paul is on a lap, having a nice Sebastian Vettel helmet. It looks like, yes, it is a Sebastian Vettel inspired helmet as he joins the Aston Martin team, which Sebastian Vettel has driven for last season and for the upcoming 2022 championship in real life. But we will stop focusing on real life as he's actually 2 times up out of the first sector, so he's on a quite tidy lap at the moment. Pretty good here for the Aston Martin man, as heads through the middle sector, and it's looking quite nice, and heading down the left-handers, looking good. Second gear, gets to the power nicely. He's actually on quite an alright lap here as 1 Bull Paul. He's actually on a pretty good time as he heads through turn 11, clipping the 8. Yes, nicely does it. He has done that very nicely, and he now through the right-hander. Oh, he's spun! He has spun! And he was on a good lap, and he lost a lot of time. And as you can see, he was only a tenth down even because of that spin. I reckon he was way up on his lap time, but we know he has the potential for a rapid lap in this qualifying session. Sam the Nick is on a time. The Haas man heading through the first sector, and it's a 28.3 first. See, oh, he hits the curve. That's going to cost him. Yeah, he's going to have to abort that lap. 100% he's going to have to abort that lap. Liam, I think he's on. He is the Mercedes driver, heading through turn 8, now into turn 9 and turn 10. As I mentioned, obviously these are probably the 2 trickiest corners on the track, and he's actually done that quite nicely as Liam there. Very nicely does it through there. There's there's the Alpine of Albino, just laying. No, Peter Hunt. So, excuse me, Peter Hunt. Sorry, laying you through. Twitch chat. You're not active at the moment. It's, oh my God, Liam's gone off and Liam's out. Liam is out of qualifying. That is a pretty hefty impact there for Liam into the barrier at the exit of turn 11. That is an easy mistake to make. Getting on the power too early. Maybe running out a little bit too far wide. Yeah, it's a common error. Right, Albino is still on a time. As you can see, the nice wheel, which he definitely has, because nice wheel movements. And 14 viewers at the moment on my screen. It says 13, but it is 14. So thank you everyone for watching. And hello there, Nate. Hello, Shapoofin. Hello, Nathan. Hello, FRT Gorgon, goated owner of this racing league. And Albino is on a quite an okay lap. I think he's on a 6.2, but I think he might be a fair bit off though. Top guys as he heads into the final corner. Number 25, the Alpine driver, heads up to, what's his time going to be? Opening up the DRS, and it is a 1:28.0, so that puts a P15 just in front of Sander Nick in 16th. Anyone else on our lap time? Your boy Jakis, he's slightly down in the first sector though, but he still has another 2 sectors. He made that all up, and it was very little he was down by, so we could definitely make that all up as he now heads through the double left-handers of turn 9 to turn 10, clipping the apex quite nicely there. Oh, he goes on the outside curve, that's going to lose him a little bit of time, I think, and he's going into the safety there with the Aston Martin provisional pole. Yes, correct, Jimmy. Yeah, it was a nice lap from you. 26.9 as your boy gliding, he's sliding there through the middle sector. I think he's going to be down by a fair bit on this lap time. He's not down by a fair bit, but he has now invalidated, and that's his lap over. James Petty starting a lap time now as well into turn when he goes. Oh, he's taking that quite nicely actually, using a lot of inside curb. He's actually on a pretty nice first sector, it looks like. Here is the Aston Martin man. Currently the Aston Martins are paired together, 6th and 7th. Stern really for them to now head into the end of the first sector. It's around half a tenth up he's done so far there from the Aston Martin man as he's clipping the outside curve. That might lose you a bit of time, but he's managed to stay on the track, looking like quite neat and tidy this lap. And he now Heads through the double left-hander. Looking good, looking very good. Yes, he's done that very nicely. There has the James Petty, and he now going into turn 11. And then 12, the fast right-hander, flat out. As long as you don't make a mistake through there. Oh, he's getting quite close to making a little error, but it looked quite nice, actually. James Petty's on a good time here, and he's 2 times up, and that's a Ferrari that's spun. I think that's Car 91 Smith. I think Kyle, and he's lost his front wing as well. So let's head back now to James as he's 2 times up. He's on for pole position, I think, as long as he can nail this final corner. Here he goes, up to the line. James Petty, what's his time going to be? It is a 1:26, oh, 27.0, sorry. Puts in third, not quite pole. 1 ball pole, 6 temps up. That's the lap time he was looking at before he spun his previous run. And now he's on for pole position, this time by a massive margin. And Jimmy's going to have to put in a stellar lap here to beat him. Right, here we go, 1 ball pole, heading up to the line. It's going to be a 1:26, but it's a 26.4. 26.4 there for 1 ball pole. Great lap time, 26.4. Great effort there, and he has got pole position at this moment. Jimmy's got to find over half a second. I think he's only done 1 lap though. Yes, he has, the Irishman. Right, here we go. Crucial time here. This is where you need to come out clutch. Here we go, the Williams man. His flying lap and his final lap. Let's have a look at Swinners though quickly as he heads out of the first sector, opening up the DRS. He doesn't have the most amount of ERS actually on the side, so he's going to have to go into non-overtake through some of it, and there's a lot of wheel movement. Oh, he's getting on the outside curb. I think he's going to be down. Yeah, he's down about over 10 for the first sector. So let's go over to Jimmy as my voice is already going. As Jimmy now heads out of the first, and he is a little bit up, so it's looking okay at the moment. That's going to lose a time, I think. Harry's taking the S section. As James Petty actually just went P3 for 26.9. So 4 drivers into the 26s in this. As that's Kazi actually has gone off. Swidders is invalidated, so that's his qualifying over for him. Jimmy's gone off. Jimmy has gone off. Jimmy's gone off the road, and that's his qualifying over. Qualifying's done. Alright, you're not on for pole position. Here comes the Alfa Romeo around the final corner. It's not going to be. It is a 1 minute 26 something. It's a 26.6. Second place. Close, but not close enough. It's only second. 1 ball pole. Looks like he has the top honours in this qualifying session. And he will have pole tonight here in Bahrain. Great lap by him. Very good effort. Very, very nice lap. His Sink is actually on a lap still, but it's a valid, and he did a 27.2. That would have put him P8, but he starts P10 instead of Lysander. Nick can improve dramatically, but he is actually 4 tenths down though with Sam. So I think he's going to be starting at the back for this one in P16 and a 16. And yeah, that is the end of qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. It's 1 ball pole, taking top honours, pole position. Not about the race though. Not about the race. Not all about qualifying though. It's all down to the race. He needs to keep that in. That consistency that he had in the race, and not actually like he didn't qualify. So I don't know the consistency, but you know. But yeah, solid amount of viewership tonight. Thanks everyone again for tuning in. Still though, Twitch chat, come on, come on, viewer of. Okay, so interestingly, and let's have a quick tune. But yeah, that is pole position though for 1 ball pause. We just wait for Kazi, and your boy Jake actually just needs to now. You can just, if he can bin it, that'd be great. But yeah, good qualify session though. The Aston Martin on pole. 26.4 is a good lap time as well, especially for tier 5. Very nice lap. So it looks like the gaps between 5th and 3rd are quite close. 1st and 2nd are close enough. 1st and 2nd are in the world of their own. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, all very close to each other though. Then you go around 8th, 9th, 10th quite close, and 11th, 12th, 13th. So there are this table where there is very close and points where it just tumbles off a bit. And we are still waiting actually for your boy Jake. I don't know what he's doing. He's just taking advantage of the quali glitch now. Yeah, he's just taking advantage of it, man. Right. No, come on. There's no one told him to retire, like... let me ping him. Yeah, he's going to ignore us. Okay, right. Cool. Well, he's on his lap, but quali glitch exists, and... yeah, I don't really know. Just gonna wait here, I guess. Yeah, he needs to retire. Yeah, I know. We told him, Luca. We have told him, Luca, but he still was not retired. I don't really know what he's taking advantage of this quali glitch now. So this could put Swinners down the order, could put Vasco, Kazi down the order, maybe with James and Jimmy if he does get the lap perfect. He's going through the middle sector now, actually, and I don't think he's going to improve that much. He's actually 3 temps up, so he is actually going to improve a fair bit. He's going to go 4 with this rate because of the quali glitch. I don't know whether they want to call for a restart to use his abuse this glitch, but it's their call really as he heads out of the far corner, and his time is 1:20.69 P4, but I don't know whether they might want to restart the lobby because of that, because he has just abused the qualifying glitch in that one. So they might want to just take a look into that. But nevertheless, though, pole position for One Ball Pool does stand by over a tenth. Riding in second place, the Welshman, the Irishman of Jimmy in third. See, it's also close between third and eighth. Very, very, very close. Yeah, there's the order, though. Yeah, he just never retired, like... just gotta have a look in the tier 5 chat. Not sure what they're going to do. I'm just going to assume they're not going to restart. But everyone, predictions for the race. Who will be the top 3 by the end of this one? Who is going to be on that podium by the end of this 29 laps around the Sakit International Circuit? Liam on the podium, trust the process. Okay, so Liam from 14th on the podium. Alright, we can never know. But yeah, formation lap time. And I'm going to save my voice as much as I can on this formation lap. It's going to be nice and quiet, nice and chill. But yeah, I think the drivers you need to watch. From the ones I know, G up there in the race, fast scoped. Swinners, watch out for those 3. But off the pace I've seen right now, One Ball Pool and Rydian are going to be pulling away from these guys. These 2 will be in the worlds of their own, I think. And I think these 2 will be the ones that will take the 1-2 in this race. But the 3rd place, though, could be very, 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 very much fought for in this one. Between 3rd to 8th, it could be very close to see who gets on that last step of the podium in this one. As Sander Nick is quite far back, actually. Don't really know what he's doing at the moment, but he is quite a long way back. And yeah, One Ball Pool though leading the formation up nice and slowly. My AI spun. Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, Evan. Evan going for beans. The man that loves the mums. Evan Roberts. What a goat. Hello there, Evan. Good to see you again. And yeah, it's a secret actually. I probably shouldn't have done that, but sorry, mate. Revealed to the masses watching this stream. The solid 18 of yous watching. That had to be revealed. But yeah, here we go though. Oh, sword Spanish, Jimmy. That's the can't park there, sir. Can't park there. Right. So yeah, one ball Paul is going quite slowly actually. This moment of time. Very, very, very slowly. F3 LMG 80 car restarts here. As yeah, Evan showing his love for the mums in the Twitch chat. He absolutely loves them. Who's your favourite though, Evan? That's the real question, really. That is the real question. Who is your favourite? As Womble Paul is heading up towards the start-finish line to get ready to start the 29 laps ahead of us here at Bahrain. This could be madness, this could be clean, this could be chaos. KZ, aka my brother, for the win. Ah, he's your brother, okay. Nice. I mean, maybe, yeah. Nice. Okay, well, fair enough then. Good luck to him. And I see you watching. Tier 5 formation lap moment. Yep, as here we are. The cars are revving up, the lights are on. It's 5 red lights here for the drivers here at Bahrain. For a second round, it is lights out and away we go. There's a good start there by Womble Paul. Right in immediately though, goes into a slipstream, trying to catch up to him. So he headed to turn 1. The inside, does he keep the lead? Yes, he does, making a little bit of contact though. So Williams straight off the road, off the track. There's Jimmy cutting off the road. And your boy Jake is going all in front, all over the place at the moment. That's Ryan actually. He does take the lead. Womble Paul in second place, and there is massive chaos through the midfield, and they have all just about survived. As Swinner's trying to send it down the inside here. Your boy Jake is trying to find a way to get through. So there was Sink going down the inside here. Swinner's is getting close in the moment. He's in 8th right now, staying in front of Rary Terror, who's had to go off the road. Sam the Nick! What a start he's had from 16th to 9th. He's had a good start to this race, and he's really fighting in the midfield right now. They're making contact. Rary Terror and Sam the Nick, they do make contact there. That's all, he has to be careful of those mediums. He's got such a good advantage that he's gone to this position. And so it's Jimmy! It's Jimmy! The man that won the opening round of the season is out on lap 1. Disaster for him, and as a virtual safety car. And my throat is already dead. Great, this is what happens when you don't commentate since December. Right. Surely no one's going to pit. There's no way you can make mediums to the end, even hard as a stretch. Your boy Jake, though, is coming into the pit lane. Okay, right, he's coming into the pit risk here. So is Swinners. Swinners is also coming in. So is Raring Terror. He's going to the mediums. Okay. Raring Terror's also going to mediums. Your boy Jake's going to mediums. They're going to have to two-stop this, surely. Unless, obviously, they're changing front wing, which... I think Swinners... No, he wasn't. I don't know. There's no way they can take mediums to the end. There's no way. There's no way they can take mediums 28 laps. Right, anyway, so Rydian in the lead. Paul in second place. He lost the lead off the start after the first few corners. So I don't really know what happened with it because I was watching Jimmy going all over the place. But yeah, that's massive. Ryder's going to drive through penalty for speeding under the VSC. The race leader has now effectively lost the lead due to speeding, and is he going to let Paul through? No, he's not. He's going to battle Paul as much as he can, I think, here. But it's an absolute disaster there for Rydian, who's got a 5 second, a drive-through penalty. Someone else has spun. It's Jace Petty. Jace Petty's round. Paul's teammate has spun. Disaster for him there. Beans is trying to get in front of Liam right now, and but yeah, when will Rydian serve that drive-through pen? Will he do it immediately? Yes, he does. He does do it immediately. Takes the pain early on and out of the way with. I think he will be just in front of me. Oh, excuse me. As hold on, here comes Peter Hunt on Sam the Nick, who's gone up to 4th place in the space of 3 laps. And there's Peter Hunt getting in front. Nice overtake there by the Alpine. Very nice stuff. Sam the Nick up to 5th place. Not up to 5th place, down to 5th place, sorry. But he's had an absolutely fantastic start to this race. 16th to 5th. The Haas on a madness right now. 61 is also quite close to Kazi at the moment here. 4.2 seconds up in the first sector, but obviously VSC did not help that cause on the previous lap. So yeah, lap 3 out of 29 in this second of the season, and we've got some good battles going on at this moment in time. As Carl 91 Smith is quite close here to Sander Nick. God, that steering is interesting, but he's actually got a full battery. Sander Nick's got 75%. So Kyle's doing a very good job here, saving battery right now, as Swidis is all over the back here. Your boy Jake, 5 temps off, 4 temps. Someone else has spun now, and it's Paul! It's the leader of the race! The leader of the race has spun! He's gone round, and it's a disaster! Everyone's going round at that corner. Paul's had an absolute disaster there. That might have been a warning as well. I'm just going to check that quickly. No, it was not. But disaster for Paul. The leader has spun at the corner where his teammate has spun, and Jimmy. 3 drivers in 3 laps spinning at that exact same corner as Sink down the inside there, Kazi, and he tries to get a move done, but he cannot do so. Sink, though, he's going to surely get him round the outside this time into turn 4. The AlphaTauri versus the Red Bull side by side, and the Red Bull stays in front. Great racing there between the two, very clean and fair. Respectful racing as well, very good to watch, very entertaining to watch as well, and that racing between the two, things you love to see. As Peter Hunt is in 3rd place, Sam the Nick has actually lost a lot of time to him. Carl 91 Swift is all over the back of him right now. As the Alpine also there, Beans F1 in 7th place at this moment, just waiting to see if anything does happen between the two, but I don't think anything will at the moment. Well, not between the two, but between the multiple cars that are there in that tray, which Kyle is not wanting to overtake at the moment. Carl's just going to stay behind, it seems, right now, and just not really do much. He's going to sit in the... Beans has actually got in front there. He has got in front of the Alpine driver, and yeah, Albino into 7th place. Yeah, so Albino down into 7th. Paul in 8th place now, trying to make his way back through the fields, which he needs to do quite quickly, but also carefully as well. He does not want to pick up any damage inside. Your boy Jake out. He's spun at that corner now. 4 drivers in 4 laps have spun there. Who is next on the list to spin at turn 12, going into 13? Seems like a death corner for these drivers. And yeah, absolutely massive stuff. Is Kazi still in the lead, Sink in 2nd, Peter Hunt in 3rd place right now. That is your top 3 order at this moment in time, as we got Sam the Nick as actually Albino. No, he's not close to Beans. As Paul is actually very close here to Fast Scope, so he's behind Rydian. Rydian is in 8th while Paul is in 12th. And Paul is coming to the pit lane very early. There's no way he can make those mediums last until the end, from the end of lap 4, beginning of lap 5 to 29. There's no way, unless there's a bunch of safety cars, that you are making those tyres until the end of this race. That is a massive task and a half. Just left, bro. Yeah, they really should, to be fair. In like 7th gear or something, because that, or 6th, because that really helps just stabilise the car. Letting the car just rev out. And so Sam the Nick is now staying with Carl 91 Smith. He's quite close to the back of him at the moment, 4 temps behind, as Kazi is in the lead of this race. Still, there's a Sam the Nick. Let's go back to him. The Haas man gaining hill. What's that? I feel like I failed, man. That's when you start spinning, even if you left, you're gone. This is pain. Yeah, it's all, but always Sam the Nick goes in front, and does he get in front side by side with Kyle? And Kyle, does he stay in front? Yes, he does stay in front. There's no Sam the Nick having to fight Kyle. Here we go. Sam the Nick gonna go to the inside line. Does he get the move done? Yes, he does. Very nicely done there. The Haas moves out to P4, but Jimmy, mate, honestly, don't worry about it.
Second round of CCR 23. Long way to go this season. You learn from the mistakes. You go again. Next time, oh, Kyle! Oh, no, Kyle! Kyle's gone and he's out. Here at Bahrain, and that's a virtual safety car, which has now been deployed to a full course caution safety car. And that's going to help Kazi to hunt, sink, especially in this one. So now going to free pit stop. And thank you, Jimmy. Thank you very much for the amazing commentating. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. As, yeah. Wow. Massive turn of events here with this. Kyle feels like DJ Khaled. Yeah, another driver spun. Oh my god, yeah, true. But surely these guys can take it to the end now. These medium tyres, they can go till the end of the race. Just about, as he's taken the risk. He's going to the pit lane. I shoot for the mediums. Peter Hunt comes in as well. So does Sink. They all come in. And Kelsey's going to go into the hard tyres. He wants to stay safe in this race. As Peter Hunt's going onto the medium tyres, and Sink also going onto the hard tyres. So we got two of those go onto the hards, one of them go onto the mediums. Beans F1 pit goes onto another set of medium tyres. So he's going to have to come in again at some point, but wants to get a fresh set of tyres on. Now Swin is here. He might want to pit again. He is not pitted again, actually. He obviously feels he can't get those mediums to the end, which you never know, he might be able to. Yeah, that is a safe call. Yeah, that is a very safe call. Definitely not the optimal shot, but Sandernick now in the lead. 22 or something rounds. Yeah, one round won't define the season. It's all good. Yeah, exactly, Evan. Exactly, mate. But yes, Sandernick is now leading here the Grand Prix from Albino, then Kazi, then Peter Hunt, Swinners, Sink, Raring Terror, Beans, Paul, Rydian, James Petty, Fast Scopes, and Liam is your top 13 out of 13 right now in this race. As yeah, what do we do in the safety car, everyone? Because I don't really know what to do. I haven't been through this in a while, so I think what we're gonna do instead is go through what could we look at? What could we look at? Okay, right. Well, trending on my For You page on Twitter is the FIA. That is trending right now, apparently. So something's obviously happened. There's oh wow, massive tensions from Sky Sports F1 as Horner Wolf and the FIA arrive in London for the F1 Commission's meeting. You know, absolutely fantastic stuff. But yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about, to be honest. It's nothing's really going on behind the safety car, so I don't really know what to do. Why is Imola trending? Imola trending? What? Oh yeah, sprint races. Sprint races. What about that? Not really a big fan of them. Sprint races are quite boring in my opinion, so I'm not really the biggest fan of them. But yeah, Sound and Nick though still lazy. He's getting very close here to the back of the safety car actually, as that is everyone that has now caught up, and the safety car will come in at the end of lap here on lap 8 of lap. Yeah, it is lap 8, sorry. 29 in ICR Tier 5, round 2 in Bahrain. Samdek will have to get a good restart, but will his pace on qualifying suggest that he might hold up this queue? Not 100% sure, but it can happen. He might be holding up all of these guys here if he stays out in front for too long, which could bring plenty of drivers back into the mix of this race and into the front battles as well to go with it. And Samdek getting ready for the restart now. Is the Haas drop. He's got to get that perfect pretty much, as Albino obviously fighting him on track in second place. Yeah, he's fighting him on track in this one with strategy wise, and So his car should be coming in to this lap. There we go. There's the message. Safety car in this lap. And here we go. We are going to get ready to go green once again. Sander preparing the restart. And he's ready to go. Everyone else is ready. It's all about then when he decides he will go. He's actually going quite quickly here as we head out of the final corner. Is he going to start his lap now? Not yet, not yet, and I think he does now. Sandernick actually starts, and God, he's leaving this extremely late, and it's Albino almost goes to the back of him, and Cassie almost passes Albino. Man, the mind would have been looked into by the stewards, but here comes Swinners though for fifth. He's coming round the outside there. Oh, Peter Hunter, there's massive damage, Brake board's gone in everything, and that's Swinners moving up into full place. Now he's got Casey in front of him as well. Here we go. Swinners going to go to the inside of the medium tyres. A lot more superior to the hards. Down the inside. Swinners takes the net lead to the race. As Cassie stay right the outside. They're going to go side by side here. Going into the S section. And who comes out in front? It is Swinners in front. Great overtake. P3. Net race leads. And that's Paul going around the outside as well here. Does he get in front? Oh, I think he gets the better traction. To the inside here, turn 9 to turn 10. And yes, that is pulled in front. Great racing there by the two. Great respect shown. And that shows Paul up into P4 now. So Sander Nick still leads in this race here. Back onto a half a second right now as he's trying to pull away from Albino right at this moment. Yeah, Sander Nick though, he's going to be holding up this train for a fair little bit, I think. But he's going to be getting dragged along on this trailer, and if something happens in the future at a perfect time, might be okay, but here we go though. I don't know what I'm saying, I think I'm rambling. But yeah, Sander Nick though, into turn 1. This just shows how tired I am. I think I was rambling about something completely stupid. But yeah. I don't even know. I'm just tired. Yeah, Sander Nick though. If he can just stay in front of these guys here, it's just going to be crucial. If he can stay in front, then he could try and pull away, go onto the soft tyres later on in this race, and then he will have the fresher tyres until the end. As oh my God, there is massive carnage going on throughout the field. As Rydian there in 5th place right now. Peter Hunt in 6th. Kazi in 7th. Watching the carnage unfold as Rydian trying to get in front here of Albino. He's going to step on down the inside he goes. And all the way massive contact. And that might be front wing damage there for the Alfa Romeo. That might not be good. That might be wing damage there for the Alfa. Could possibly be. I'm not sure though. It might be wing damage. Might not be wing damage. I don't think it is though, thankfully for his own sake. But Swinners though, all over the back here of Sander Nick. He may take the lead on track, but he's got to keep those tyres in good shape until the end of this race. And that will be a difficult challenge as DRS has been enabled. Obviously, he's had those tyres on since the beginning of lap, well, since the end of lap 1. So Swinners has got to take some extra care and ease. And he's so close here to the back of Sander Nick. So close. He's going to get him on this lap for sure. But then for the rest of this race, he's going to have to defend like mad. Here we go. Here comes Swinners. DRS open. ERS on. Down the inside he goes. And oh, Sander Nick fighting him as much as he can. Sander Nick. And oh, Swinners almost round. And Paul going to go to the inside. There goes Rydian as well. Paul and Rydian side by side now. Through the S section. And Paul has to back out. Swinners is a lucky man there. Rydian is now up into 3rd place. Swinners is 2nd as Rydian looking round the outside. He's going to go through round the outside. Here he goes. Does he get the move done? No, he does not. Swinners gives him barely any room, but that is fair racing there from the camera driver. And someone has gone off. That is Raring Terror 2 that has gone off. And Swinners, though, will not be happy with the driving from Sander Nick there. I think he's going to be quite annoyed with that one, as Sander Nick probably should not really be battling him, as he is on older tyres, obviously, compared to Swinners. Yes, it's fired up, but Swinners definitely has more pace at this moment in time as well. Sandernick using his overtake while Swinners is not. He's just staying behind, waiting for that perfect opportunity to pounce and get Sam. The Nick is always sliding a little bit. As Ryden now, here we go. Down the main straight, Swinners takes the lead, but Ryden on those soft tyres, gonna go around the outside here into turn 1, and there's Sandernick looking as well. Swinners has to defend the inside and try and keep the lead, but he cannot do so. Ryden now has it, but here we go though, Swinners, he's not gonna fight, he's gonna stay behind you, he's gonna think better of it all. And that is Paul up into 3rd place as well, Sandernick in 4th, Peter Hunt in 5th, Sink in 6th, and there's some mad battling going on there at the back of him, and Albino. And yeah, Albino down to 11th place now. Yeah, Ryden though, now leading here in Bahrain. Great racing there from him, Swinners and Sandernick. Sandernick has now gone from 1st to 4th within the space of a lap. Not even a lap, like half a lap realistically, and yeah. Ryden though, still out in front by a solid gap. Swinners is getting gapped in. He's getting gapped by him a fair little bit now. Still is DRS though. Around 9 separate them. And Swinners gets a good run, and he will definitely keep the DRS for this lap at least. He'll definitely be keeping it. And as long as you can match him through the middle sector, you will always keep the DRS. As here comes Daniel Ricciardo though. Yeah, here we go now. Ryden still leading this. Swinners in 2nd. 3rd, the top 3 in a train right now. The race Sandernick down to 5th place. He's got as a pit though. And I'm curious to see what his soft pace will be like. Would it be a lot better than his medium pace? Is he struggling with the mediums, or does Celsius work better with the softs? Or is he more comfortable on those medium tyres right now? And that's why he might stay for a little bit longer, seeing as there was that safety car that did get deployed. And right, anyways, back to the action. Beans, 7/10 off. Fastgoat at the moment in 9th place, as Fastgoat does have a time penalty. Let's just get them up at this moment, and I think we're the wrong thing. I can't see penalties. Don't matter. But yeah, go through what's happening as here comes Paul here on Swinners. Swinners looks absolutely defenseless, and here's a turn 1. Paul go for it. Backside though, covers stays to the outside, does not risk a move there on Swinners 28. As here we go though, Paul to the inside as someone's gone off at turn 1. And Paul, does he now finally get in front? Swinners defending to the inside line. It's close between the two, and who is in front? It is Paul in front. Paul moves up into P2. Swinners down into P3 now. So very nice overtaking there. But yeah, though, Swinners is staying with Paul at this moment in time. A 3-lap older mediums. He is staying with him quite comfortably, actually. 4 to 5 attempts here at this moment in time is Swinners. He is staying close enough. And yeah, he's around 1.1 off his personal best. But yeah, Swinners is on a good lap at this moment in time, as using the ERS battery to wise effect. And yeah, here we go though. Swinners 28 versus Paul, round 2. This time is Swinners coming in for the attack, and here we go, in towards turn 1. Here we go, here comes Swinners Not going to be able to get in front of it, not just yet. Paul's going to be able to stay there just for that tiny little bit longer. And yeah, Swizz won't be able to get past him yet. Yeah, the only real close gap at the moment is Swinners and Paul right now. Actually, no, there is a good battle here for 10th place. Sam the Nick is actually all over the back there of Liam in 9th, and he is obviously on those fresh softs on the neck. But I don't know if he knows how to take him to the end. So, yeah, here we go though. Sam the Nick in P10, close behind Liam for P9. He can. Still not quite close enough. Beans F1's actually going very close out here to the back of Fast Scoped, as he is just under a second off, around 3/4 tips off right now. Obviously, as he heads towards the line, heading out instead of the start finish straight, and will he get the move done? I think he will. Down the inside, yeah, there we go. Swinners does take that that's Beans, Beans take a P2 down, Fast Scoped, and Fast Scope fighting him, he's defending massively there, and here we go, though, Beans gaining kill, Fast Scoped, and where's he going to go, inside or outside? Beans going to try around the outside, he's going to try his luck, indeed breaking late, and the X-Fast Charlie, though, stays in front there, off the Hassman. Charlie, Fast Scope staying in that P7 spot. Why am I saying Charlie? I don't even know. I'm thinking of the code I was meant to have. Great. I'm actually stupid, aren't I? Right. Beans close to Fast Scoped. Not. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Right. But yeah. Oh yeah. That's. Oh, Beans are spun. Oh dear. Beans are spun. Beans are spun. Sam all the way down to P13, just shows the difference between the tyres here. Yeah, Sam's actually gone down to 11th. What's happened to Sam? So Sam's just not had the best of times, it seems, of those soft tyres, it looks like anyways. Not had the best of times on the soft tyres right now. Let's go back to the lead though. Riddian is in first place still, as Swinners now takes second, as Paul is... Right, here we go. So Paul in the pits. Paul pits. Swinners in second place. 1.5 separated. We're staying with him for Ronian's time. Don't look to be the best. And Paul is now going to have to try and hunt down these guys with 12 laps on the mediums. A set of softs probably would have been better for that task, but Swinners though is gaining rapidly here on Riddian. He is actually quite 1 off as Swinners is going deep. He's gone deep into the course to keep it going. Swinners on deep. He has lost a little bit of time, but he can make that back up though. Riddian though, not the highest amount of energy going. He's not got the highest amounts. Swinners has got more at this moment. That will benefit him. That will massively benefit him. Sink is easily going to make it to the end of the side. So is Casey, so is Fast Scoped. Liam. They're all going to make it to the end. Nice to come. So will Paul as well. But Swinners and Riddian though, they're going to struggle on their tires. Riddian's going to have to pit again. Swinners though, surely he's going to have to just stay out and tough this one out. He's going to have to manage these tyres beautifully until the end. If he can make these till the end, that'll be a great time management race. A sink around the outside into turn 1. Gets in front there of the Alpine driver, and he moves up into P2. He'll be hunting down Swinners now. He's on fresher tyres, which are going to be less worn out as well. Sink could be on Peter Hunt down the inside of Sink, and he's really fighting him here. The two drivers side by side going into the S section, and Peter Hunt all between the two, and Sink stays in front there. He's that second place spot, and great stuff there by Sink to keep that second place. Great defensive driving from Sink to keep him to stay in front there. But yeah, Swinners though, that's allowing Swinners here. This is absolutely crucial for him right now. This is massive here. As Charlie never even just appeared, and he never just showed up for commentary tonight, which is cool. But you know, But yes, Swinners though has managed to pull away from Sink and Peter Hunt fighting, and if they carry on fighting, Swinners is going to be able to pull away even more and manage those medium tyres with it. Swinners could be on for his first victory season 4 in Austria. Could be a massive day to return to McLaren, and it's looking good for him as Casey gets in front there fast of oh, Peter Hunt's actually come in, sorry. So, yeah, now it's Casey right behind Sink here. Sink, though, is going to be catching up to Swinners most likely as Albino gets a 3-second time penalty there for the multiple warnings. And Casey is currently in P3, chasing down Sink. It's always getting close. Won't get in front of him yet, though, as he's still staying behind him. 4 attempts separate the two. Sink is catching up though to Swinners. Swinners has really got to hope that these two start battling, as he is using overtake. Sink has got around 20%. Swinners, he needs to save those. Swinners should save at this stage. He doesn't really need to use that much. He needs to keep it safe, and then when Sink does up eventually on those better tyres, unless battling carries on, the Swinners has something to defend with. Right, here we go. Sink heading into the final corner. 2 attempts in front of Casey. I think Casey at the back of it there. And here we go though. Heading down the main straight. Casey in the DRS. Using the slipstream and does get in front. P1 there as Swinners has actually come into the pit lane. Sorry. So Swinners has decided to pit. You think the mediums are always going to be a stretch from lap 1, but now though he's on the soft tyres. He's got 10 laps on the softs from 7th place. Swinners is going to go on a madness here if he wants to get a good result. But do you know what though? Drivers in front of him do have penalties. So Fast Gibbs has 3, Liam has 3, Beans also has 3 at this moment in time. 3 drivers in front of him are pens, so Swinners can still go for a podium in this race and make catch up to Paul. He's gone out in front of Radiant actually, so Radiant's been quite slow there on those laps. Yeah. Oh, someone's gone off the road. And it's Albino that's gone off, and he's gone for the exit of turn 1. So he's obviously spun. And yeah, Sink though leads in this race now on those hard tyres. I think this might have been the strategy to go for. It's going to be him versus Casey here for the win here tonight in this one. Here we go though, through the final corner, and yeah, into the start finish straight, and here we go. Casey's still not close enough though to make a move here on Sink. He cannot get him yet. He's going to have to stay behind us. Sink is actually... Oh, he's going to go for it! Round the outside, he's going to try and make the move stick. And he's going to get a switch back! This could be an incredible overtake here. So great racing between the two. Fantastic driving on display here. And here we go. Into turn 4, Casey does get in front, he does take the lead. Sink in second. Great battling between the two. He went for an optimistic move, and he has paid the rewards for it, and is in front as Beans coming to pit lane. So Swinners snap into 5th place. Going to be on a madness until the end. Right, let's get the gap between leader. Paul is 10 seconds off. Swinners 14 seconds. They've got to gain an awful lot, Paul and Swinners, in these last few laps. Don't know if it's doable though. I don't think it is. But Sink though was not expecting that move coming in. Casey just coming from round the outside. a massive, massive, massive lunge and made the move work, and came hats off. That was a fantastic overtake there. Brilliant piece of driving there. That's a great racing on display. But now, we've got 8 laps until the end after this one. In this race, we are close to finishing here in Bahrain. There's some yellow flags in sector 2. That's Peter Hunt that's gone round. Peter Hunt has gone round to the Alpine. Right, let's see how much Switter's got on that lap. Over a second. He would definitely get pulled as he gets the fastest lap. And maybe get within 3 seconds of fast scopes. That will be the maximum that I think he can get in this one. Sink is in second place. Still, Casey's still in the lead of this race. Doing a nice job at the moment. There was some bang. Liam and Peter Hunt. As Peter Hunt had to come in for a new front wing. He obviously hit the wall when he spun. So the 2 Alpines at the back of the grid right now. But we will move over to the lead battle once again. Here between Casey and Sink. So yeah, lap 22 out of 29. Close to the end. Half a second separating the 2. And this is going to be dead close to the end. This is going to be very close until the end of this race. To win this one, this could be anyone's race here between these 2. Who will come out on top though? That is the question. And heading into the final corner, nicely does it. 7 attempts separating the 2. Easy using his ERS as that's right in that side. A safety car deployed! Safety car deployed! A handful of laps left. Surely everyone comes in. Swinners doesn't know what to do. He's going to stay out. He was a bit confused. He did not know what to do with that one. His tyres are relatively new though, so he should be okay. Won't be the biggest annoyance to him. But you got a couple lap older soft tyres. It won't be a massive downgrade. But wow, 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 that has turned the race on its head here in these last few laps. This has massively shaped up this race. Surely Casey and Sink pit. Surely they pit. They have to. Fresh soft tyres is going to be the way to go here in this one. And Swinners can now definitely be on for this win. 100%. He's got to make sure that he can get this win though. As wow, this is wow. Safety car, crucial point in this race. Very crucial point in this one. This could anyone could really win this race now. Anyone can. Yeah, here we go though. This is going to be crucial to see what they do. Do they decide to try and defend? They will not. They're going to have to come in for soft tyres. And oh, Sink's trying to overtake him! Oh my goodness! He's got in front of the pit lane! Sink's got in front of the pit lane! Oh my god, he's not going to speed it Pen either. He saw an opportunity. Dimon Vettel did in 2016 China, and he's got in front of the pit lane. That is absolutely crucial. Oh my goodness! You don't see that every day. You do not see that every day. And he has got in front of the pits. Swinner's in first place so now. Be a handful of laps left. I think it might come at the end of 25. I think the safety car. I think it'll be the end of 25. This is mental what's happened. This is absolutely mental. And yeah, Sink up into P2. Is Casey trying to overtake him or something? I don't really know what he's trying to accomplish there, but okay, fair enough. As Liam is currently in P6, second time penalty. Rary Terra 2 in 10th. What a race. Casey in third. In second and Swinders in first. This is anyone's game here. Anyone can take the win in this one now. What is going to happen in this race? With just a handful of laps left when the safety car does come in, and it will be, I think, at the end of 25, maybe even the end of 26. The longer this stays out for, the better for Swinders. Not as good for Sink though. His fresh tires won't be able to be used as much. So it's confusion going on. It's fast goes that's gone round. Fast goes that's gone round, and he needs to get in front of Sam the Nick. And oh my god, that was close. That was very close there to disaster. Those two could have really made massive contact. Thankfully, though, they did not make contact. All good between them. And that was tantalisingly close as we are now starting 25 of this Grand Prix. Out of 29. Swinders leading. Sink second. Casey third. Paul in fourth. The top four do not have any time penalties whatsoever, so the top four should stay as it is. Just in what order though, we are unsure about. We do not know what order they will finish in this race. Yeah, this is going to be at the end. Who can win this one? Who will come out on top in this race? This is going to be massive. This race for the championship, obviously round 2 of the season. Not the most crucial, but if you can get another good result in the championship, that's going to boost your confidence massively going to the next few races. And Swinders is going to make sure he just stays in front here in this one. Sink in second place. Casey in third. These two are going to be trying to hunt down Saver Paul. Paul, you're going to watch out for him. This man did get pole position with a 26.4. He has the pace. He's the one I say that you need to watch out for most. It's the one that could really upset this one from 4th to 1st maybe. There is a real possibility he could do that in this one. But we're going to have to wait and find out what will happen in these final few laps of the Bahrain ICR Tier 5 Season 6. Was it Season 7? No, it's Season 7, isn't it? Yeah, Season 7. I'm stupid. Season 7, sorry. But here we go, though. Swinders has not won a race. Actually, no, he did win last season, didn't he? I'm stupid. Yeah, he did win a race last season. Well, that's just me being dumb. I forgot which one it was, though. Swinders, though. When is he going to go? Oh, I don't know when he will. Does he go now? He has gone now. And he's already over a second in front there of Sink. He got the perfect restart. But Sink, though, is actually catching a lot up now. Swinders might have had like a stall there, maybe. A limiter, it is, sorry. Limiting his power, as that does happen, as Paul making a move around the outside to turn 1. Liam and Sam Nichols to somersault as well, and Paul gets a penalty. Massive. The man that got Paul has got a penalty. Fast goes rounds once again, and Sink, though, very close here to the back of Swinders. Not close to take the lead, and Bean's gonna try and get a further raring Terror 2. The McLaren driver gonna want to make up some places now in this one. He's going to have to try to. So this is actually slightly pulling away here from Sink. But obviously the DRS will be enabled on lap 28. That is going to be massive. Lap 28 is when the DRS does get enabled in this one. And that could decide everything in this race. Oh, about who's going to get DRS on the last lap or whatever. This is going to be huge to find out who wins this race. Will there be tactics? I hope not. But Swinders, though, he needs to try and pull away now. He's got less overtake than Sink. Sink is saving. Sink is saving. Swinders is now using it. Sink is also using it as well. Swinders, though, is carrying on using it. He does not need to use it at this moment of time. Sink will most likely not make a move and will most likely wait for the DRS. Swinders needs to just wait and still this means as much power to defend with as possible. And here we go, though. They're now not actually, no, they're not even, sorry. Sink is 30% more. It's crucial for Swinners to save right now. He needs to, as Rary Terra's losing time into the rest of the guys. Beans needs to try and get in front of him. Does he have more energy? He does have more energy. But Rary Terra looks like he might be pulling away just a little bit, as Swinners now just needs to make sure he saves that battery up now for the last 2 laps, where it is very crucial to save it. Casey though, watch out for him, but he has the least amount out of these two, so and I think he will be the biggest threat in this one as well. He's getting close there to Sink, sorry. Casey getting very close there to Sink. That could have ended badly. Hasn't though, thankfully. And yeah, here we go. Sink gonna try now get in front here of Swinners, I'd assume, on this next lap. The gap is 2 times. Oh, Casey's getting very close there. Very close. Almost hitting the back of him. And here we go, though. Starting the final 2 laps. He's going to go for the move now. He's going to go for it early on. And who's going to have the lead? Swinners keeps the lead. Great defensive there from the British driver. But here we go, now they're side by side heading down the main. Swinners on 20%. Sink on 53%. Sink is significantly more. 3 wide into turn 1. And who's going to come out in front? This could end in tears. It has almost ended in tears for Casey there. And there's Paul getting in front now as well. Swinners, I don't think he has DRS. No, he does not. So that means Sink moves into lead. Swinners going to go around the outside. Oh, it's ended badly. It's ended horribly wrong. Swinners has hit Sink. And Swinners is not going to win it alive. Sink's round as well. Sink's also round. Sink is also round. Craziness here in Bahrain. Swinners goes round with Sink. They take each other out. And that means Casey is in P1, net P1. But surely though he's going to want on track. Absolutely mental here. As oh dear, Fast goes down round as well. Absolute chaos is ensuing. After all of this, absolute chaos is happening right now. Paul though, low on energy. Casey is in the positive range, I'd say. And now he starts the final lap. He does not have to get him on the road here, but he's using the overlays, using the DRS, and here comes Casey. He's surely going to take the lead here in Bahrain. Paul defending to the inside, and Casey swoops and takes the lead. Paul moving around to the braking zone a little bit there, but he was behind, so nothing about it. He's using his overtake on the exit. Casey's going to defend. Here we go. Paul to the inside line. He's going to try and take this wheel on the track. And Casey around the outside cannot get in front. And he's going to try and get the switch back in. No, don't tell me he gets the switch back. No, he does not. He does have to sneak behind Paul just for a little bit. And yeah, he's losing time through there. And there's Rary Terra's round. Rary Terra is round. I was going to say he's doing quite well actually, but he has gone round. And Swinners actually is self-focused. Oh, Sink's going back at him. They're fighting again. The Swinners off the road this time, as Sink does get in front that time round. But Paul though, the man that did take pole position with a 26.4, a sensational lap time there from him. Very good lap time. But the race though is where the points count. It's where it all matters. And Paul has not been able to stay off the penalties in this one. And that is going to cost him in this race. He will take victory on road. But Casey though comes out of the final corner now as Paul takes victory on track. It is Casey who takes the win. The Red Bull driver wins here in Bahrain. Liam in third, and that prediction there from Luca has come true. It has come true. Liam third. Wow, that was a bold prediction. I know someone said it was Liam on the podium. I can't remember whether it was Luca or not, but wow, 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 wow. What a race. What a race that was. That is the win there for. But if Sink and Swinners never made contact, Could it have been a different story? Maybe. It might have been. It might have been a different story. But we won't know. And that is KZ, the German, on top, taking the win. Paul in second, Liam third, Sink, Beans, Swinners, Peter Hunt, Raving Terror, Albino, Sandonic, Fastcoat, Rydian, James Petty, Carl 91 Smith, your boy Jake, and Jimmy are the top 16 out of 16. I don't think you could include audio for some reason on mine. It's going to have to end the stream there, everyone, so no interviews, sorry. But thanks, everyone, for watching. Return to commentary has actually been quite fun. Actually, good, to be fair. Be back next week for the Chinese Grand Prix. Thank you, everyone, for watching.